Hey y'all, so today I'm here with a new edition of What My Kid Eats in a Day. Now I've done a couple of these when my son was a toddler, but now that he is the big 6 and his appetite has grown so tremendously and his palate has become way more diverse, I figured I would update you guys on the types of meals he's eating now. And for those of you that may be new here, you don't know, I myself am plant-based. I eat a fully plant-based diet. My son has been brought up without any meat whatsoever. However, my 6-year-old son, he is actually vegetarian. He does consume things like eggs. He does consume things that have regular milk in it. He does consume regular cheese, things like that. But in this video, all his meals are gonna be vegan just because most of the time when I'm cooking for him at home, I'm making him vegan foods. And also I just wanted to make this video more inclusive for those of you that have kids who may have certain allergies to things like eggs or milk. You can, you know, take these meal ideas and use them too. But yeah, like I was telling y'all in a previous video, my son these days eats so much and he usually eats 2 breakfasts. So we're about to make breakfast number 1. I'm just gonna make some pancakes, and I get a lot of questions about what kind of pancake mix I get whenever I'm making pancakes or waffles. I just use Bisquick, okay? Nothing fancy. I just use Bisquick, mix it with some almond milk, and that's the batter. Very simple. And then with this, I'm gonna give him some scrambled tofu. Now I've never given him scrambled tofu before. He usually eats scrambled eggs, but I'm gonna scramble up some tofu, see if he notices. Hopefully not. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Are those eggs? They're eggs! How did you say they're eggs? I think they're egg powder. I think they're egg powder. It's great.
The eggs?
They taste great.
I always feel so accomplished when I give him new things to try and he loves it. Hour and a half later, we are on breakfast number 2. Y'all, sometimes I feed this child and 10 minutes later he's like, I'm hungry again, and I have to make him wait because it just gets out of control. But anyway, we're on to breakfast number 2. This ain't even really, it's like brunch. I don't know. I'm making him a grilled cheese, y'all. I'm making him a grilled cheese. I'm using these Daya cheddar slices, these right here. He is obsessed with grilled cheese sandwiches. He loves them so much. I got this Daya cheese a couple weeks ago and I just slipped it in, didn't tell him, didn't ask about it, and he devoured it. And so I was like, oh, so he likes the Daya cheddar slices. So I've been giving him the vegan cheese, and I'll probably throw some applesauce or something on the side. But for his grilled cheeses, what I usually do is I will just put the cheese in between 2 slices of bread, put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds to kind of pre-melt the cheese, and then I'll put it in a pan with some vegan butter to toast it, flip it. So let's do that. Just got hit up for a little snacky snack. So I'm gonna make him some yogurt. I have this Silk Dairy Free vanilla yogurt. I'm gonna put some blackberries in it. He lately has really been liking yogurt with blackberries mixed in. And then I'm also gonna give him some of these right here. So these are good because they are 35% less sodium than regular pretzels, 85% less fat than regular potato chips. This is my first time buying these. I usually just get regular pretzels, you know, the ones in a pretzel shape. But I picked these up the last time I was at Sprouts because they just caught my eye. And I was like, let me try it. I like a good pretzel. And they're really tasty to me. Actually, I think I'm gonna make 2 snack plates, one for him and one for me. For lunch, I'm gonna attempt to make some sushi rolls. My son really loves sushi, and we found this out when I took him to an Asian restaurant. He ordered like a kid's bento box, and it had avocado rolls, and he tore them up. He loved them so much. So I'm gonna try to make some at home. I'm gonna try to make it as close to how he had it when he was in the restaurant, and we'll see how that turns out. But then I'm also gonna make him some edamame. I'm just gonna saute this up in a pan with some teriyaki sauce probably.
Sushi?
Yeah. How you like it? All right, y'all, so for dinner, I'm about to make some spaghetti. This is actually gonna be dinner for both of us. I got these walnuts because I'm gonna grind these up in my food processor and add it to the sauce to make it more meaty. Y'all know how I like to use my walnut ground meat. I'm using this hearts of palm pasta. And I made spaghetti last week with the hearts of palm pasta, and I gave it to my son to see if he liked it, and he scarfed it down. He loved it so much. He didn't even notice a difference, I don't think, from the regular pasta. So this is what we're gonna have tonight. I'm gonna boil these noodles. I'm gonna use up this, whoa, forgot where the camera was. I'm gonna use up this pasta sauce that I have. I opened it the other day, it needs to be used. And you know what? I'm cooking a lot more these days for him, but most of the meals that he eats, most of his favorite meals, they don't take very long. Like this is very simple to whip up. So, you know, it's nothing too crazy. And also, I don't cook from scratch every single day. This spaghetti, this can go for like 2 or 3 dinners for the week. So I just make a large pot and I can portion it out and he can have that for subsequent days. So it's not like I'm cooking from scratch every single meal, every single day. I don't want y'all to think that, but for this video, of course, I want to show you guys how I make stuff. And then to go along with the spaghetti, I'm gonna make some cornbread. So I have my cornmeal. I'm gonna be making this cornbread from scratch. I actually have the perfect, delicious, delectable vegan cornbread recipe in my cookbook, Deliciously Vegan, shameless plug. So I'm gonna make some cornbread to go along with our spaghetti. And that's gonna be our dinner. Well, that's gonna be my dinner, and then that's gonna be his first dinner because he eats 2 dinners as well, y'all. I know. For his dinner number 2, I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes. He loves mashed potatoes, so I have some gold potatoes here. I'm gonna peel these, boil them, and then mash them. Add some vegan butter and almond milk, and some seasonings like salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of seasoning salt. Then I got some fresh broccoli here that I'm gonna roast. And my son really loves baked beans. So yeah, that's gonna be his dinner number 2, and hopefully that's it. Usually he doesn't eat anything else other than maybe a light snack afterwards. So we'll see how it goes, but let's whip this up.
I vote for this one best.
You like broccoli the best?
And I like this one the least.
You like that one the least? Oh, no, don't eat it first, you eat that last.
Oh, because I like it last.
Yeah, you gotta eat your dinner first and then you can have your chocolate.